The Duggar family, of whom Jessa Seewald is a prominent part, has perpetually enjoyed widespread media coverage. Millions of people have watched and adored Jessa's life on the hit TLC show 19 Kids and Counting. Despite the many challenges she has faced as a wife, mother, and public personality, she has always maintained her reputation as a courageous, outspoken person who isn't afraid to stir up trouble. Jessa recently responded to followers who said she was unemployed, and her words illuminated the myths that many people had about her private life. Nothing is going to stop Jessa Seewald now. With an arsenal of witty rejoinders at the ready, the Duggar daughter is prepared to confront the online bullies. Duggar fans have recently been inquiring about Jessa and Ben's financial situation. A total of 4 little ones, Spurgeon, 6, Henry, 5, Ivy, 2, and Fern, 5 months, are kids of the marriage. Along with the rest of the Duggar family, Jessa and Ben were previously on TLC's Counting On. However, the network decided to cancel the show following Josh Duggar's arrest. Because of this, supporters are starting to wonder where their money is going. They do generate some revenue from their big social media followings and YouTube channel. However, supporters question if it can sustain a family of 6. We broke the wonderful news this week that Jessa and Ben have bought a rundown house and are transforming it into a home. They wanted more room for their increasing family and had outgrown their present residence. The major announcement was initially made public on Tuesday on YouTube. The pair was showered with love by admirers after the news. Having said that, some of the remarks are harsh. Some of our admirers have even gone so far as to say that Jessa used her dad's money to buy the house. The ex-TLC star wasted little time putting an end to the speculation. A large number of viewers are leaving comments in which they wonder how Jessa and Ben are doing financially. One viewer of her latest video on YouTube posed the question, "How do you buy a house when you're both unemployed?" in the comments area. According to Jessa, her husband has a full-time job. Actually, he has worked steadily towards his degree every year since high school, even when he was in college. There is no truth to those rumors. Regarding Ben's current actions, Jessa remains mum. However, he announced his new role as a pastor almost a year ago, which was a major change in his career. Jessa and Ben appear to be doing adequately without him, but his income isn't unknown. So, after reading Jessa Seewald's reaction to her followers in the comments area, what are your thoughts on it? Are you grateful for her recent daring responses? Here are the claims. Unemployed, Jessa on the other hand. Being a member of the Duggar family naturally attracts attention, both good and bad. The conservative beliefs and family dynamics of the Duggar children have put them in the limelight for many years. Following her 2014 marriage to Ben Seewald, Jessa Seewald became an instant favorite among viewers. As a mother of multiples, Jessa has shared glimpses into her life with her fans through social media posts chronicling her journey as a mother. Having said that, not every admirer has backed her decisions. A handful of Jessa's internet detractors have recently started saying that she is unemployed and doing nothing. Her detractors said that she was too busy caring for her children at home to pursue a more conventional career path. So long as Jessa doesn't work a regular 9 to 5, people will assume that she isn't making a difference in the world or being professionally active. Many of Jessa's admirers felt she was settling for a stay-at-home mom status and took issue with her apparent lack of interest in a traditional job path. Critics ignored the many facets of Jessa's profession and the substantial influence she has had outside of motherhood, which is a crucial and admirable job. Jessa's rebuttal. Correcting the misinformation. The criticism was not taken lightly by Jessa Seewald. Being a prominent figure has made her used to criticism, but she felt she had to defend herself against the false accusation that she was unemployed. Jessa took to social media to clarify things, laying out the facts about her life and profession. Being a stay-at-home mom was a full-time job, she said first. It took a lot of time and energy, according to Jessa, to raise children, run a household, and support her husband. Although she understood that not everyone would define it as work in the conventional sense, she considered it her primary source of income. Every day, Jessa faces the many challenges of being a mother to 4 children, some of whom are very young, including feeding, changing nappies, homeschooling, and offering emotional support. In her response, Jessa highlighted her long history of involvement in a wide range of endeavors, including her public platform, her philanthropic efforts, and her support for her husband's profession. A large portion of her income comes from her social media following, YouTube channel, and public appearances. She made sure her followers remember this by emphasizing the importance of her own brand. The diverse professions of Jessa. Jessa Seewald is still very much in the workforce. Her career involves a number of tasks that go beyond typical career classifications, even though she might not have a regular office job. Some of the most important parts of Jessa's career are as follows. 1. Creator and social media influencer. A large portion of Jessa's wealth comes from the large online following she has amassed over the years. Using her massive online following, over 2 million Instagram followers and hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers, Jessa has collaborated with a number of firms, shared personal stories, and promoted products that are suitable for families. Motherhood, family life, style, and interior design are common themes in her posts. Jessa makes money and keeps her influencer job going through affiliate marketing, sponsored posts, and collaborations. 2. Writer Jessa has dabbled with writing alongside her social media job. The Hope We Hold, Discovering Peace in the Promises of God was a book she co-wrote with her husband Ben Seewald in 2020. In it, they detail the ups and downs of their marriage, their spiritual journey, and the difficulties they've encountered along the way. As a published author who has shared her tale with the world, Jessa is reminded that she is much more than just a stay-at-home mom thanks to her big accomplishment of writing a book. 3. Bringing up a family while homeschooling. No job is more important to Jessa than being a mother to her 4 small children. The dedication of Jessa to her family and her position as a homeschool teacher is evident, even though this may not be seen as a career by many who anticipate a more conventional employment. She and her husband, Ben, have a strong commitment to homeschooling their children. Jessa has openly discussed the benefits and difficulties of this approach. Jessa believes that being a mother entails more than simply providing physical care. It also entails investing in her children's emotional, intellectual, and spiritual growth. A lot of thought, persistence, and time will have to go into her choice to homeschool, which is not something most people would do carelessly. An important aspect of Jessa's role as a homemaker and mother is her dedication to actively participating in her children's upbringing, which is a reflection of her love and loyalty to her family. Wife and partner who always has your back. Part of Jessa's job description also includes being a loving wife. Ben Seewald's wife, Jessa, has been there for him through thick and thin, supporting him in all his pursuits, from his ministry work to his public speaking gigs. Ben has been increasingly outspoken about his professional goals in the past few years, and Jessa has been there for him, guiding him through the challenges of becoming a public figure. 5. Collaborating with brands and being sponsored. Throughout her career, Jessa has also collaborated with other businesses. Companies in the wellness, home decor, and fashion sectors have collaborated with her to promote items that are in line with her own brand and principles. Therefore, Jessa's brand agreements are not only lucrative, but also vital to her career. It takes a lot of work to keep relationships with brands and promote items in an honest way. Therefore, this is not a career option that should be ignored. Why Jessa's work is valuable. The reaction of Jessa Seewald to the word unemployed is illustrative of the merits of non-traditional occupations. Many opponents fail to realize the reality that many women, including Jessa, are establishing prosperous professions apart from being homemakers, social media influencers, or content providers. It takes a lot of hard work and devotion to be a good parent, house manager, and spousal supporter.